The morning commute got a little hairy for drivers at times. We were out on the roads during 9 News mornings. While we didn't have any major traffic tie-ups in the metro, at least 5 cars crashed on I-25 near Fort Collins. That was a little before 6 this morning. And just after 8 o'clock, a crash on I-70 near Genesee closed down eastbound lanes for a little more than an hour. Taking a live look outside over downtown Denver now. Still some snow coming down and those clouds are lingering, so unfortunately no sun for now. Corey Reppenhagen with our 9 News Weather Impact team is outside right now. Corey, we know that there's light at the end of the tunnel with this weekend, but what do these next 24 hours look like?
Yeah, so this Arctic cold that's settled in here is going to last all the way until about Thursday morning. As for today, we're already starting to see a few bits of lighter shades of color here in the sky. Flurries are still coming down, but there is going to be some light here today. Could get those temperatures up close to 20, but most likely staying in the teens. You see that radar picture there. If you're looking for these flurries on your favorite radar app, you're not going to find them because they're all forming below the radar. As you can see, the radar picture looks fairly clear, although there is some light snow in the high country and a few snow showers drifting off onto the eastern plains into Kansas and Nebraska. You can see the flurries very clearly on the camera picture there in downtown Denver. These flurries, much of the area. Current temperatures here, we're already up to 14 degrees here in the 9 News backyard. Getting those temperatures up there, clearing on the Palmer Divide and clear in the foothills, so we're warmer there, but negatives out on the eastern plains, and that will likely stay that way. Here's the look at the next few hours here in the Denver metro area. Most likely going to stay highs in the teens today. I'll have more on that coming up in just a minute.
A snowmobiler survived after they were buried by an avalanche for an hour. The Colorado Avalanche Information Center says it happened yesterday on Shrine Mountain west of Vail Pass. They say someone else was with that person and saw the avalanche airbag sticking out. First responders were then able to pull them out. CAIC says the person was conscious and talking, just very cold. However, the snowboarder who went missing Friday at Vail Ski Resort has still not been found. Officials say 26-year-old Connor Gill's ski pass was scanned Friday morning at the Avanti Express lift. He told his friend he was going to go do some laps in the area, but then he never returned. Anyone with information is asked to call Vail Dispatch at 970-479-2201. Today, there are no more picketers outside King Soopers stores in the metro because the union and company are heading back to the bargaining table. News came late last night that the strike ended at 11:59. Both parties have agreed to a 100-day period of labor peace as they negotiate once again. The employees had been on strike for 12 days. They get back to their scheduled shifts no later than 5 a.m. on Thursday, and then stores will be back to normal business hours tomorrow. In a statement, the union's president, Kim Cordova, said, quote, "We have taken a big step forward and ensured that Kroger knows that staffing is a key concern to workers and customers alike." The president of King Soopers, Joe Kelly, also issued a statement saying, quote, "Our associates are more than just employees. They are the heart of King Soopers, and we recognize the challenges they have faced." As that strike ends, another continues in the Denver metro. Unionized workers at the Alamo Draft House in Sloan's Lake are on day 5 of a strike. The picketing started Friday after some union employees walked off the job to protest layoffs at their theater. The union claims the company gave little warning or severance to the people who lost their jobs.
We're looking to keep our jobs, and we are asking that the Alamo rehires those folks who were laid off. We do not want this to become practice. We don't want to be constantly in fear of losing our jobs, getting laid off. So we want them to give all of the people who were laid off their jobs back and make sure that this never happens again to anyone.
Not all of the employees at the Sloan's location are on strike, so the theater is still showing movies. We reached out to Alamo Draft House for comment, but we're still waiting to hear back. It looks like there will not be a strike of the Keystone Ski Patrol. Their union leadership just reached a tentative agreement with Keystone's parent company, Vail Resorts. Now the union members are voting on that agreement. The voting window goes through Saturday. Union leaders say the contract would last through the end of May 2027. The Edge at Lowry in Aurora is officially shut down now after the last of the residents moved out this morning. The complex at 12th and Dallas was shut down after numerous highly publicized problems. Rundown conditions there caused safety concerns, and the complex was also the site of several violent crimes, such as the kidnapping and torture of 2 people living there back in December. There were also reports of issues involving the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. The complex attracted national attention, including notice from Donald Trump after this viral video that showed a group of armed men forcing their way into apartments. The city says it hired a temporary property administrator to assess the property and connect tenants with relocation resources. A Democratic Colorado state senator accused of mistreating her aides has resigned. Senator Sonia Jaquez Lewis of Longmont is under investigation for violating Senate ethics rules. It comes on the same day that the Ethics Committee met. She was in her second term. Her resignation appears to be effective immediately.